Pelicans trail by 20, setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Mo Williams out there with McCollum. Then there's Nene. Then it's Alexis Ajinça, and it's Parsons in at the small forward position. Now here's Parsons. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For New Orleans, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Williams. Phoenix leading by 18. Paul kicks to Sanders. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Williams. And it's Williams again missing. And for the Suns, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And it's Paul penetrating out to Morris. Buries it down low. Morris has got 8 points. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Paul against Williams. Nene, the screen, passes it to McCollum. "13 feet away." And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what McCollum's done. 12 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so McCollum nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Paul dishes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's McCollum. He's got 14. He dishes it to Nene. Nene, the screen. Ajinça, the pass to Williams. To the inside, 5 to shoot, and the jam by Ajinça.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Parsons attacking. Paul with the steal. Tipped away. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Pelicans making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
Eric Gordon.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From 11 feet away. Out to the right wing. Ball against Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The Suns have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Paul.
You know, Paul is playing really well. He has 23 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Phoenix leading by 23. And Sanders kicks to Paul. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Number 1, Chris Paul.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Gordon. Back to Williams. Nene setting the pick for Williams. Shot clock at 6. It's picked off. And now the Suns a fast break. And Sanders with the basket on the assist by Morris. And now 24 points for the natural.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Ajinça. Here's Nene. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
Yeah.
that was, Gabby. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Phoenix with the ball. And Sanders, here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Sanders. He's got 24 points and 1 steal as well. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
And that one falls for Sanders.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Sanders hits them both. Here's Williams. He's got 7. He kicks to Spates. Parsons outside. Nene with the screen on Sanders. Nene, the screen. Pass to Gordon. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 11 points.
That shot was made possible by the work of Nene setting the screen.
And it's Paul penetrating, and he converts the layup.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Williams dishes to Nene. Gordon up on top, defended by Booker. From 12 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Paul with the ball. 27 points for him. Now Sanders. And that one's good. Sanders has got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Nene, the pass to Williams. Feeds it to Spates. Puts it up from 15. Got a piece of it. Dives for it. Williams with the steal. Here's Gordon, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. Now here's Space. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. They get it again. Here's Spates. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Now here's Booker. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Take a look here at the numbers for Sanders. He had a strong showing last season. First in free throw percentage, second in field goal percentage, and he ranked 3rd in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, fantastic at the free throw line last year. That's a tremendous asset for any team. Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the Suns making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now here's Paul. 27 points for him. Spates with the block. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's deflected. Here's Booker. Now the pass to Richards. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Big Dog's got 11.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Nobody near Parsons. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Nene.
Anderson Varejao.
Here's Paul. Right wing. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Outside Williams. Spates sets a screen. Kicks it to Parsons. Lets the three fly. Parsons can't get that one to fall. The Suns' shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And that one's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Gordon after the Suns pick up 2. He feeds it to Williams. It's Verejao, high post. Spates sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Chandler with the screen on Gordon. Paul is doubled. Chandler is screen. The feed to Booker. Puts up a 3. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Paul. Anderson Verejao making his last shot. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. And Verejao kicks to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Good. Williams has got 13. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Crowder with it, covered by Parsons. It's tipped. And here is Williams. He's got 13. Picked by Verejao. Again, the miss by Williams. Crowder dishes to Paul. Here's Richards. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Big Dog. Paul against Williams. Now the dish to Verejao. Takes it from 10. And the bank shot is good. Verejao's got 6 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Fires for 3. A nice shot by Booker.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Williams. Outside Gordon. Williams kicks to Verejao. Back to Williams. Spates sets a screen. Williams passes to Spates. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got his second bucket.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. Picked by Verejao. Gordon kicks to Parsons. Fires the 3. Good. Parsons got 12 points in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here we go, Greg.
Chandler with a screen for Paul. Here's Crowder. Plays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Gordon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Markieff Morris is checked in for Big Dog. Amon Shumpert has come in for Crowder. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Spates. Ashik comes in for Anderson Varejao. Lee's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And McCollum's. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Payne. Off on that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Suns ahead, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Well, Phoenix shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. We've got Payne. Trevor Booker is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Crawford, and it's Weaver in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. And stolen by Payne. And he lays it straight in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Pondexter. Booker pulls it in.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Payne gets a wide open look. From outside off the mark. New Orleans has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's McCollum. It's deflected. Here's Ashik. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Phoenix with the ball. Outside Shumpert. Pass to Weaver. Crawford's got room. And it's good off the back rim and in.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Takes the 13-footer. No good from Lee. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Shumpert dishes to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's McCollum. From outside, off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
There's Crawford with the 3. Crawford missing again. Pelican shooting 43% from the floor. McCollum passes to Ashik. Cunningham kicks to Lee. The shot. 18 feet out. The shot is off. Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Payne kicks to Booker. Payne passes to Weaver. No good. Good D by Lee.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Payne. Dishes it to Booker. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. And New Orleans also making a change. Verajau's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pick by Verajau. Here's McCollum. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's Shumpert penetrating. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
McCollum with the ball, working on Payne. And the basket by McCollum.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Payne kicks to Crowder. They set the screen. Pass to Booker. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Ashik. He dishes it to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. Crowder kicks to Booker. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Lee. Verajau down low. The jump hook. The shot misses. The Suns on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Now here's Crowder. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Booker. Shoots it up. And Lee pulls it down.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass to McCollum. And it's blocked. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans. That's good from Payne. Gordon with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Screen by Ashik. Lee dishes to Gordon. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. That one a little long. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And they're pushing it up. And here we go. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Kaminsky kicks to Shumpert. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Gordon, the pass to Lee. Now Usher fires the three. Offensive rebound.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Payne. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Payne's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Lee dishes to Usher. Feeds to Pondexter. Gordon against Shumpert. Verajao with a screen on Shumpert. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected and stolen by Payne. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Picked by Verajao. Gordon kicks to Lee. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Shumpert passes to Payne. Now here's Crowder. Tight defense on him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Crowder, he's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Crowder. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Shumpert. Mo Williams is checked in for New Orleans. And he sinks the second.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Suns on defense. Verajao dishes to Pondexter. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Payne kicks to Crawford. The pass to Payne. Kaminsky sets the pick for Payne. Stolen by Verajao. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Pondexter. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spates checked in for New Orleans. Here's Crawford, and here's Phoenix. They're on a 15-6 run. Kicks it to Payne. Here's Booker, and Ashik sends it back. Wow! They grabbed their own miss. Now the feed to Crowder. Top of the key, Booker. It's Crawford on the wing. 1:41 left in the game. He feeds it to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payne. Misses off the right iron. The Pelicans shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Pelicans.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Paul. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And Lee with the stuff.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Now here's Booker. Crawford up top, covered by Lee. It's Crawford with the drive, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And here are the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Suns, C.J. McCollum.
The throw good. McCollum. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Now here's Payne. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Chris, your intensity set the tone from the outset. It seemed like you were the real spark out there. What was your focus?
Just trying to be aggressive. My teammates going to follow me not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. So hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
You're not a bad guy to follow, Chris. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. It may not be an official ranking for the best leaders in the league, but if there was, CP3 would be right at the top of the list.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.